Oh, greetings, hero. Come to look in on our friends? Rest assured, everyone is quite well. I've been keeping a close eye on them, and I've satisfied myself that they are all in fine health. As a matter of fact, they're just about to convene in Dawn's Respite to discuss how best to use their pent-up energy. Let's join them, shall we?
Don't say it.
Pent up, I hear.
Oh, jeez. There it is.
Well, my friends, now that we have all settled back into our bodies, it is time we resumed our duties in earnest. Let us speak of our plans.
Ever since the Emperor's death, it's been one unsettling rumor after another. I have a mind to pay a visit to Garlemald to ascertain the truth of the matter.
A prudent endeavor. 'Tis of the essence that we establish the full extent of the threat, not least if it should prove that Xenos doth indeed orchestrate events from the shadows. In light of which possibility, I shall accompany thee on thy mission. Be assured that thou shalt find me more a help than a hindrance. Thou requirest another to imbue thine ammunition, dost thou not?
Assuming that's settled, there's something I've been meaning to look into as well.
Welcome back, everyone!
No!
Last person I would have expected to see.
Not Stormblood characters. Okay.
You're fine now, right? No more headaches or keeling over?
That's right. We're fighting fit and raring to go.
The famous Lys Hext,
Just chipping in.
former scion and hero of the Alamegan resistance.
I don't believe we've met.
Who's the
Really?
nerd?
It's so easy to assume that all Archons are acquainted. But then I suppose your fields of expertise are rather different.
Grahatir at your service. I have read much and more
they never met?
about your exploits, Commander. It is a pleasure to finally make your acquaintance.
I don't remember who was there during that story. I don't think she was during the raid.
Likewise, the others told me all about you.
Is she hanging out with Papa?
Do not be so sure. Words scarcely do justice to the vital role he played in our
Was that
victory in the first.
Prior to
A more dependable comrade one would be hard-pressed to find.
Papa Lima was alive when we did the Crystal Raid. Yeah, that was like the original game before the first expansion.
Okay. So yeah, she was probably doing some kind of mission with him.
I saw really anyone be there besides, I
Oh,
think it was
right.
Alice
I did
and
glance
Sid.
at the report, but I'd be lying if I said I understood half of it.
What? Can you not read? We went to another world and then transmitted our souls using magic to get back. Easy. Like,
Well, that's a lot to take in.
It's a little bit more complicated in
Just to be
Gratia's
clear,
case.
this means we're not heading for another calamity, does it?
Shorn of their unsundered master's leadership, what Ascians remain shall struggle to see their plans to fruition. And though I would ever advise caution, I believe we may rest easy for a time.
I'll take that as a yes. Even so, I don't know what to make of this business about Hydaelyn and Zodiac being primals.
A difficult truth to bear, yes. But at last we understand the nature of our adversary. And if there are no further calamities, neither will there be rejoinings, meaning Zodiac will never regain his full strength. Even so, as the oldest and mightiest of primals, he remains a force to be feared. though his is a power born of the desire for salvation, we have seen the havoc it may wreak. And it falls to us to ensure that it is never again brought to bear upon this star.
But tell us, Lys, to what do we owe the pleasure of your visit?
What do you mean? Isn't seeing my long-lost comrades reason enough? Alright, there was one other matter. I have a message from the Alliance, and before you ask, yes, it's about the Empire. So, after Emperor Varys' assassination, it seems his cousin Nerva made a bid for the throne. The trouble is, he wasn't the only one with designs on it, and it didn't take long for a civil war to break out. And it's not just... The Alliance will soon convene in Alamigo to decide on a course of action, and we were hoping you'd come along.
Well, as it happens, Urianger and I were just this moment planning a little trip to Garlemald, and we should be grateful for any advice the Alliance can provide on how best to make the most of our visit.
To Alamigo, then.
Why don't you go on without me? There's something I need to look into.
Oh, forgive me. You were just telling us. What is it, if I may ask?
I want to find a way to cure the Tempered.
Of course. You think it may be possible to adapt the treatment you used to help those corrupted by the Sin Eaters?
I'm sorry, a cure for tempering? But that would change everything. Alizé, consider yourself uninvited. Go and find us this cure.
I'll do my best. I was hoping you might join me. Don't worry if not, though. I won't hold it against you if you'd rather attend a stuffy meeting.
What meeting? Lead on.
I knew you'd say yes.
I'll come too. If you don't mind, that is.
Mind? I'm sure they would be glad of your company. Pray, enjoy your time together with your hero.
No. That's not... I mean, I simply thought my knowledge might be of some use. We shall be on our way then. Godspeed.
We all talking Alizé?
Yeah.
When I set out to save Halvik, I think these names? I think Gabu was always in the back of my mind. And having proved that the light corrupted are not lost, I am convinced that the same must be true of the tempered.
It's Gabu.
Similar to those corrupted by the Sin Eaters, the aether of Gabu's soul has been rendered stagnant. And though the root cause is different, perhaps the solution is the same. Yeah, the Crystal Tower was 500 years ago, but I feel like that was back when I was like, huh, interesting, Alizé isn't in the main story at all, she's just in the raids. And then Cid's usually at the raids, so I think it was Grahatia, Cid, and Alizé so I don't think that Lise was there back when she was named.
Oh, okay.
Lise was definitely
when she
not
was-
involved with the tower raids.
Back when she was off-brand Riku.
Wow.
Is Riku the right name, or is Riku from... Wait, is Riku from Kingdom Hearts or Final
Riku's
Fantasy X?
from Kingdom Hearts.
Shit. The I mean the Final Fantasy X character. The Albed.
I got nothing.
How do I remember the name
drawing a
Albed, but
blank.
not the name of the character? She was in both games. Anyway. And though the root cause is different, perhaps the solution is the same.
It is by no means an unreasonable hypothesis, I will say. And it warrants full investigation. I don't remember the voice I gave you. Well, that's fine.
There's even a chance we can save Gabu. We have to try. But however much I'd like to race over to Limsa to get to work, there's no room for recklessness. Not when a child's life is at stake. I'm sure Becklug would remind us. We still know little and less about the soul. Any number of things could go wrong if we don't exercise due caution. And so, before attempting anything, we should learn all we possibly can about tempering. Okay, apparently, Riku is the name of a Final Fantasy X character and a Kingdom Hearts character, but the one in Final Fantasy has 2 Ks, and the one in Kingdom Hearts has 1 K. So that's the confusion, is that I am right.
Cool.
Whoops.
You are right,
Oh.
but
It's just
not
very
in the way that you thought.
I mean, I'm right in that I said Riku, and
No, he's right.
it's true.
Yeah, the spelling doesn't matter, but also
Yeah.
that's stupid. The spelling is.
I played
don't
both
know.
of them, but Final Fantasy X is deeply nostalgic. Is one of my first serious RPG playthroughs ever, and Kingdom Hearts was also there. It was fine. I got bored. There's just one problem. Research into the condition has long since ground to a halt, and combined work on the many scholars involved doesn't exactly amount to a wealth of knowledge.
Not of the modern scholars, perhaps. But what of their ancient counterparts? I know the Allegans took more than passing interest in the subject. And if what we seek is to be found anywhere, it would surely be at the Aetherochemical Research Facility. Oh god, we gotta go back there.
Where they experimented on primals and their worshippers, yes? Good thinking. I've never actually been there myself, but I did read the reports on Aziz's Law, which means we'll be needing an airship.
An airship, you say? Maybe at the northern bank of Silvertear Lake. I've got a little surprise for you. Oh, and come prepared to travel.
What expensive mistake will she make this time?
I guess we'll find out outside of Mordona.
Truly, there's nothing more damning for her reputation than a long memory and basic pattern recognition. Where did they put me? Oh, there we go.
Mordona. I've been to this place before.
We were in a door within a door within a door. Yeah.
Have you ever seen a door within a door? Wait, can I even fit on this? Oh yeah, I can. Never mind.
Wake me up inside.
Tataru, where did you get those boots?
Is Mordorner?
Who bought those for you?
How far is Mordorner? Oh, it's nearby.
You're out. You're in it.
You're literally in
outside.
Mordona right now.
I had to zoom out to realize that this is the same map I'm already on.
The call is coming from inside Mordona.
You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, round, round, right round.
Okay,
Oh,
am I the only one who
What?
thinks that this thing looks very Garlean?
That's too many
in
spins,
design?
you're gay now.
I'm looking at a Furby made of beans.
What?
A Furby? Oh, yeah, the bean Furby. That's been around for years.
What the
What now?
fuck is this?
It's a Furby
What?
made of beans.
What do you mean it's been
Why?
around? Okay, it's been around is not the word
It's
I
been
wanna hear.
around.
That's-
It came
I
up
don't
in.
want-
I didn't watch Project for Awesome because I don't have patience for marathon streams, but it came up during the Project for Awesome like 2 or 3 years ago, I think. I've heard mention of it in some recap somewhere. It doesn't matter. Hello, Tataru.
Wow, doesn't matter. How dare you?
It doesn't matter.
I can't believe.
It's not still edible. It's been years.
You don't. It could be remade.
Go for it. After the stream, we're doing this now.
You did
I'll
say
give
cooking
you the
channels.
Bonanza, the Scion's very old airship.
What?
I built her as a company project with help from our friends at the Rising Stones and named her for luck and prosperity.
Using what money?
Tataru, this is amazing. We'll be able to fly just about anywhere we want.
Our garments were impressive enough, but to build an entire airship. I see the annals did not exaggerate the many talents of the Scion's fabled coin keeper.
Yes, I've heard much about the talented annals.
I'd also introduced myself as your pilot, except the training didn't go quite as well as I'd hoped. But that's all right, because we've hired this capable fellow here instead.
This is her voice now because I have to make her not sound like both Alice and what's her
Leaf.
Kier?
No,
Kryl.
Kryl.
Being in the same fucking room. I'm like, Jesus Christ, you can't do this to me. Fine. Now Tataru sounds vaguely like Harley Quinn.
The Bonanza is equipped with a full complement of mana cutters, by the way. Feel free to use them and get around Az's Law. But enough talk. It's time to fly. All aboard?
And if someone's gonna get the goofy voice, it's gonna be the Lalafell. The one that isn't a scholar, but is the comedy relief Lalafell.
Oh, just wait until you get to some of the side quests involving Tataru.
Can't wait, best character. Oh no, we're back in the ugliest location in all of Final Fantasy XIV.
That's also
Oh,
the most
no.
pain in the ass to navigate too.
We're back to the sky fart place.
It's really
Cool,
impressive
love
that
it.
the World of Warcraft Burning Crusade Green Fell sky is the prettiest thing in this level. Like, the sky is more presentable than these fucked up gold and cyan nightmare structures. They're just so fucking ugly. Ah,
This is the
I
kind.
hate this place.
This is like
Okay.
This place is literally the picture of, you know, you have that meme picture of like what the world will look like if it was better, and it's like the nice, almost Windows Vista area.
Yeah, this is the opposite.
This is the opposite. This is
Yeah.
the tech bro paradise. This is what happens if you just don't stop them.
Yeah,
There's neon everywhere.
instead of the beautiful utopia future photo, it's like, this is what the world would be like if everyone wore more belts.
The technocracy has risen and robots have taken over the planet and glassed it and built machines over it.
This does look like
This is the-
some Blam shit where it's just like the infinite printing, like micro machine cloud just created all this shit. Micro machine, the cars, nano machine cloud.
What?
Honestly, Sid would be jealous of the way this airship flies. Tataru has outdone herself. Anyway,
Okay, well-
here we are on Az's Law, and Alphino's report did not do the scale of this place justice. It's hideous. Return, Effie.
I have returned. Yes.
I can tell you're not looking at the NPC.
Yes.
And he's your character. I can see your character not looking at him, so I know you're not reading it.
I had to look at my phone, I'm sorry.
The real life... One of the funniest things about this game is the fact that you can see where people are looking.
Oh, goodness. This appears to be Helix, which means we stand in the Alpha Quadrant. To the east lies the Beta Quadrant, and... yes, I believe I have my bearings. Though this
I'm in
is
the
my
wrong
first
place.
time...
I am, after all, a Sigma male. I have 4 jokes.
And you definitely don't repeat all of them continuously.
Repeat these nuts.
Well, there we
got
got his
5
third
jokes.
joke.
Bingo!
No, that's...
Everybody take a
That's
drink. It's fine. Everything's fine.
God damn it. Hold on, man.
I don't actually have to take a drink. I mean, I already did, but...
I'm confused.
I
Doesn't
lied,
matter.
but also
Doesn't matter.
you
Read the words.
don't
It's fine.
have to.
Yes, I believe I have my bearings. Though this is my first time on Oz's Law, I do have some familiarity with this place thanks to the record in the Crystal Tower. Unless I am mistaken, this path leads to an aetheryte, beyond which there will be an information terminal. I suggest we begin our search there. I hate that emote so much.
I think you're just jealous.
I have it as well.
Did you hear Yu Yu Hase in Japanese? I don't remember who Yu Yu Hase is.
Alright, you guys can fly here. What am I doing? Get out of here.
Hey, yeah, we're not.
Late. Too late. I'm
You've
lounging.
got me now.
I'm lounging and manspreading.
Oh, it wasn't that far anyways.
And here is the terminal. A moment while I search the archives for references of tampering.
Let me clear my search history real quick. Yeah, sorry. Okay, here we go.
Ah, there we are.
Iconic corruption. An overview. That sounds promising.
Indeed. Let us see what this report has to say. Confound it. Contents appear to have been deleted.
Owned. What? No! Isn't there something we can do?
I mean, don't sound so
Not
broken
from
up.
here, I'm afraid. But it may be that another copy of the report exists elsewhere. Question is where to look.
It says here the report was written by someone named Owen. Is it likely that he kept a copy? Copy, not coffee. Did I say coffee?
You did say coffee. I would say this is it is a distinct possibility. Assuming he was a researcher here, he will have had quarters on the Habisphere. We can ascertain the details at Habisphere Control. Let us return to the Bonanza and avail ourselves of the mana cutters. You'll need them to reach our destination.
It'll be a veritable bonanza. I forgot. You already have a suitable means of transportation, do you? No need to waste time accompanying us back to the ship, then. We'll see you at the Habisphere. I forgot to change my costume for the new arc. Womp womp. I can't even do it here, can I?
Probably not.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Oh, you can.
Can you? No.
We can glamour plate here?
That's This entire area is a safe zone?
Yeah.
I guess.
Well, do you see any monsters?
I guess we're still close enough to the aetheryte.
Jedi costume.
You know what? Sure, let's go ahead and be ridiculous.
Let's go back to this one.
Do I have any Kaewictus?
I'm wearing a shirt. This is my cover them up slut costume.
Oh.
Yeah. I haven't worn a shirt in like 6 months in this game. What do you mean this one's worse?
What?
Doo-doo.
Hold on, let me check something real quick.
Let's see.
Okay.
Where's the most magical mount of them all? Nope. I can't depend on RNG for this. Oh no, yes I can.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, right, I forgot this thing played the Fall Guys music.
A good mount for completely unknown reasons. Who knows why anyone would get this mount?
Oops. Yeah, where's my rhino mount? That's a good question. There we go.
You having trouble with mounts?
Yeah, I was trying to get my rhino mount because it's the best mount in the game.
Oh god, I hate it. The fucking Fall Guys mount is so bad.
I love it. Finally, I can listen to my favorite music soundtrack while I'm playing my playing Final Fantasy.
And the answer to have I heard anyone's voice in Japanese is that no, I'm playing the game in English, so why would I?
I'm assuming they sound the same or something? What is the joke about the what's her face?
I don't know. I have no context. It's something about a realm of boring, which we played like 3 years ago, so I don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Oops.
I'm sure that there's a lot of things about this game that are like, it's such a big meme or something, like when you're playing the game in real time and it's all relevant to everybody for a while, but when you're on catch up, it's like, I don't know. It's like some grapes people made a big deal about. I don't know. I don't know where the grapes are. Probably fine.
I wish this was real. Why isn't this possible?
If the late Owen did indeed have a chamber here, this node will be able to tell us its number.
I pointed through you. You're dead.
Oh my god, he just fucking punched my chest out. Damn.
Makes the home run bat noise.
From Smash?
Yeah.
There. From what I recall of the layout, it should be somewhere in the vicinity of...
Warning, an evacuation order is presently in effect. Entry to the Happisphere is not permitted at this time.
Boiled again. In all likelihood, the order would have been imposed during the Fourth Umbral Calamity, and I doubt it will be lifted in the near future.
This is Umbral Calamity, these nuts. Entry level, energy level critical. Returning to base for recharging.
Well, surely there will be some other way to gain access. Force, for example?
Ere we resort to that, I have an idea. Were we to send a surge of energy through yonder control mechanism, it should prompt the system to restart, releasing the locks. As for a suitable energy source, a concentrated lightning charge might suffice. Happily, I seem to recall they are known to form at points of stagnant aether throughout the continent.
You seem to recall? Are you honestly telling me that that was in the records too?
Ha! I am. A report sent to the capital mentioned that lightning-aspected aether was prone to pooling on the continent, resulting in surges that interfered with equipment. A minor detail.
They read a book.
Minor detail, I grant you, but in my role as caretaker of the Crystal Tower, there was no such thing as too much Allagan knowledge. Besides, my studies help me feel connected to the source, to home. I must have explored this facility 1,000 times in my mind, but to finally stand here with the two of you, it is more exhilarating than I can well express. Now then, the lightning shard. If I may, I suggest we split up and search the beta quadrant. Oh, but beware of sprites. They are wont to manifest where the aether is stagnant.
More of a Sierra Mistman myself. Now you're just showing off. Which makes me think we should make a contest of this. First to return here with a shard wins. What do you say? Alice, competitive?
Very well. Would be honored. Would be my honor to come third. Of course, they get a head start. Onward!
Onward? Yeah.
That's a noise.
Why is it so close? My camera was like incredibly close. Okay.
Y'all went the wrong way.
No, we didn't.
Nah.
Wait, where actually is
didn't.
this? Is it down here? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, looky,
We
stagnant
went the
lighting.
right way.
here it
I don't
is.
know why you lied to us.
I'm here. You guys went south. I saw you.
And we came out here. North.
They're dead.
Oh, yeah? Then what's this stagnant lightning?
The thing we killed them for, because they're dead.
Oh, shit. All right, well. Bravo! That was quite a show, adventurer. Why, the spectacle proved so enthralling that all thoughts of the prize slipped my mind. I appear to have forfeited our little race. Congratulations, the lightning shard is yours.
Okay, this is apparently somebody we recognize based on that second option there.
No dramatic entrance? You've changed. Is it gonna be the red guy? No. I mean,
Yep.
he is red, but that's not what I meant.
Yeah, it's a catboy.
You remember that. In my defense, I was caught up in the moment. Isn't every day you meet an honest-to-God's hero, after all?
They're doing a callback, but it requires me to remember that exact exchange, and I never will.
Well, the contest continues, so you'd better hurry back. Ah, but one last thing. Thank you, hero, for bringing me here. And now we go back the way we came.
Whoa! Yeah, the question mark name made me think it was a new voice. So I was like, oh, who's replaced Grahatia? How could it be?
It's none other than Grahatia.
But it was supposed to be fan service.
It could have been fan service if you were a fan.
Yeah, I guess.
Where are you going?
I don't even know which scene they're
Why are you-
referencing. Like if it was the like it
Probably
was
like
from
the very
a Realm,
beginning.
but of which one? Like was it a Realm Reborn reference, or was it a reference to the expansion he was in? which beginning?
It appears Alice had no luck, so victory is yours. Congratulations. Now then, may I have the shard? Okay. Handle with care, it says on the item. Mm-hmm.
What is it that makes you so much better at finding things? What do you have that I don't? A mini-map?
Self-awareness.
That is a question I too have asked myself on numerous occasions. I suspect we could both learn a great deal from the hero, and not only about the secrets of adventuring. But come, we should attend to our mission.
Angie, you can't just bully Alice for not being a conscious, sentient person.
Yeah, I can. Do you see the kind of book she reads? Oh wait,
Excellent.
shit, she's not the one that reads books. God damn it.
The system responded exactly as intended. We now have access to the Habosphere. Only one obstacle remains: the security systems within. Should they be triggered, they could make life rather difficult for us. In light of which, pray leave the rest to me. If I am right, my royal blood should allow me to venture in unmolested.
That's a word choice.
Is it?
Assuming this place works like the Crystal Tower, yes. But if it doesn't, you'll be on your own. I want you to promise us that you'll get out at the first sign of trouble.
I promise. Wish me luck.
Immediately dead. No survivors.
Distant gunfire can be heard in the distance.
Well, nothing for it but to sit tight.
Meanwhile, in a place far, far away,
God damn it. I always forget
Sup?
this fucking mod's here.
I'm sure this Owen fellow was very learned, but icon corruption, an overview, sounds like a studium thesis. We all had to write one. Lest you wonder, mine was about combat applications Vather. I'm nothing if not practical. Alphino's was more philosophical, of course. Political, dare I say it. He chose to write a lengthy discourse of our nation's duty to the world. A controversial subject, to say the least. He asserted that Charlane's knowledge would rightly be used to protect all life on the star, in direct opposition to the country's cherished policy of non-intervention. Being a leading member of the Forum, our father was not happy. At the time, Alphino was utterly convinced of his views and would cheerfully argue to death with anyone who saw things differently, by which I mean the rows were long. To be fair to him, though, he's since learned to be a little more open-minded, but deep down, he still holds fast. And to that one belief, I admire him for it.
I should have liked to meet the young Alphino. For what it's worth, my thesis concerned the Allegan civilization as depicted in folklore.
Oh, you're back. I didn't know you attended the studium.
That's a stupid statement considering he has the mark of an Archon on his neck.
I don't think that means they graduated.
It literally is the entire reason that you get an Archon mark.
Well,
I
yeah,
didn't.
yeah, that doesn't mean he had to go there. It just means he had to prove that he's smart enough. It's just like a IQ number branded on your neck. Like it's not a.
I mean, I doubt it's as simple as like. I didn't.
I mean, yeah.
A thesis was required to earn my Archon's mark. My peers at the Students of Baldesian convinced me to write with one of the promising unfettered access to forbidden tomes. Though I considered it no more than a means to an end at the time, I will admit it was gratifying to have my efforts acknowledged.
What?
Good gods. An Archon's thesis. I shudder to imagine the work involved, but enough about that. Is this the fruit of your foray?
Yes. Owen's archive note. It was waiting for me in his chamber. If a copy of his report still lives, it would be stored in this device. Shall we find out?
Initializing, scanning for registered users. The user not found. To process as a guest, please complete biometric authentication. Beep, bop, boop, bop, verifying. Bloop, authentication complete. Guest identified as member of the royal family. I am at your most humble service, Your Highness.
It never ceases to amuse me. Tis but a pity the effect will not last forever. Doga and Une said as much when they granted me this gift. But until such time as it fades, I shall use it gratefully. Search archive for iconic corruption.
Beep boop beep boop beep. Searching. Yeah. One item found. Iconic corruption. An overview. The report is locked by the author. Please state the password.
Well, go on then, Your Highness. Tell the nice node the password.
Right, let's see. Glory be to Allag. Are you serious? Yeah, it's unsurprising. Long live Emperor Zand.
Password incorrect. Please try again.
I'm just...
Come now. Passwords are invariably short and simple. For instance...
Don't you dare say open sesame.
What is this? What are you doing?
Don't you dare say open sesame. Are you serious?
Oh no, she's trying to
That's
hurt
even
Keith
worse.
personally.
Password.
The notion that the password could be something so inane would be laughable were it not dangerously stupid. Furthermore, your conduct in the presence of His Highness is grossly inappropriate. Know your place, handmaiden.
Ouch.
Know your place, handmaiden? What did that thing just call me?
Milady. You got courage? What?
Let's try Wild Rose.
Wild Rose.
Bing bong. Password incorrect. Again. Be warned that any further inappropriate behavior in the presence of His Highness will not be tolerated.
All right, that's it. I say we dismantle it and manually extract what we need.
Now, let's not be too hasty. A single misstep and we might risk losing the report altogether. I believe this may be a task for Sid and his colleagues. If anyone can coax Machina into cooperating, it is them. Come, let us bear the node back to the Rising Stones.
I'm gonna get the fish pie.
Hello, Grahatia.
I should probably mention that I have yet to meet Sid since waking up. Rambos did send word to the Ironworks, but it appears our friend has been afield on urgent business. Nevertheless, I assure you my proposal to seek his help is no pretext. However much I might look forward to seeing him again. Him and everyone. But come, let us be on our way.
Look at him. All but running. How sweet. Still, it wouldn't do to keep him waiting, shall we? Oh, back at the Rising Stones. Okay. It is time to fly very far over. Oh god, that pop-up was big.
Look at the size of that pop-up.
It was real big.
My god.
There's too much
What are they
pop-up.
feeding that thing?
When you click the right stick, you can make any window larger, and apparently, and the accept teleport window is real big right now for some reason. Oh, I got so big. It's too big. I'm here.
Wait a second. I'm here too.
I am on my way.
Wow.
Wow.
Alright. I keep having to look at my phone.
Why?
Phones
Just
aren't real.
Throw it in a river. Yeah, that's also true. What he said.
It's a long story. But to make a long story short, medical procedures for family, you know, having to keep in touch with them to make sure everything's okay.
How dare you have completely reasonable explanations.
Yeah, I'm not liking this one. Come up with the one that's more easier to bully you about.
No, I'm good. Wonderful news, hero. Tataru contacted Sid on our behalf, and he is on his way here, even as we speak. While we wait, I should very much like to hear what transpired at the Alliance Council. Would you be so kind, Cryle?
As you know, the meeting was convened to discuss how best to respond to recent events in Garlemald. According to intelligence from our Doman allies, the War of Secession rages on, and the Empire remains without a leader. Amidst the chaos, the Imperial legions in the provinces have begun to move independently of the motherland. Our greatest concern is greatest concern to us is the Third, a legion aligned with Lord Nerva. It appears that they have received substantial financial backing from House Brutus. It'd be so much easier to read Roman numerals if they had what's it called? Serifs. So you can tell it's a Roman numeral and not just like the word ill. I was like, what's the Illard? What the fuck are you saying to me? Brutus? Aren't they the ones who took in Yotsu and Asahi Bowl? This bodes well. Xenos' movements, meanwhile, remain shrouded in mystery. We're hoping that Thancred and Eorzea will be able to shed some light on his activities when they return. Until such time as they do, the Allied leaders feel it will be unwise to interfere in the conflict. And so, thanks in part to the Imperial withdrawal from Gimlet, they have decided to turn their attention to the primal problem once again. Working with friendly factions among the beast tribes, they hope to reopen dialogue and explore new avenues for peace. Given the timing, I suspect they wish to put their respective houses in order ahead of a decisive clash with the Empire. Whatever their intent, this is not a problem easily solved. The Leminsons in particular struggle in their efforts, and Alphino and Ishtola have been called upon to aid them. So long as we're dealing with the Tempered, I'm afraid no amount of dialogue will avail us. But if we can develop a treatment for tempering, then anything is possible. Just gonna have to feel really bad in retrospect about all the people we killed because we said the tempering was incurable.
Well, up until this point it was.
It wasn't if it was curable.
Well,
we did it.
Okay, let me rephrase. The cure was unknown to have even existed.
Because we didn't try.
Which is why we must succeed.
Otherwise, I guess I'll just keep killing people. And on that cheery note, why not make yourselves comfortable in Don's respite? I'll show Sid in as soon as he arrives.
Yay.
We did it. Right,
now we get to sit here and look left and right.
I love looking left and right a lot. Neck exercises. I'd make a great crewman at the beginning of Metal Gear Solid 2.
Sid! And
right. Forgot about this guy.
It's our best friend, Sid.
Forgive us. Forgive us for not coming to see you sooner, my friend. As you may have heard, we've had our hands full. In our defense, you are up rather early. I was under the impression you'd be slumbering a while longer.
Oh, I would have been, had you not fulfilled your promise.
I still struggle with that idea. From where I stand, the secrets of traversing time and space seem exactly as unfathomable as they ever did. But if an alternate version of myself has already laid them bare, I dare say that frees me up to concentrate on other endeavors. Speaking of which, you want my help with something? What is it? Well, a treatment for tempering. And for the next step, you need to find the password to this Allagan's report.
Just so. With nary a clue to guide us, we could be here forever, and still not guess correctly. And thus we turn to you.
Well, I'd love to say we could help you, so I will. Once suitably configured, a Magitech terminal should make short work of identifying the password.
God damn it.
I knew I could rely on you. Now, anticipating that it might be of use, I took the liberty of borrowing a tombstone from Rembros. It contains an Algon dictionary.
Good thinking. I'll transfer the information to a terminal and set it to work right away.
That is a very big hacking tool. Holy crap.
Looks like it's finished. Let's see. Freedom. The password is freedom.
Whoa! Huh. Short and simple, just as I said. Would you care to do the honors, Your Highness?
The passwords that Grahatius yelled out were short and simple.
No, they weren't. Didn't he say like a whole ass phrase?
No, he said two different phrases. Long live Zand, or Emperor Zand, and glory be to Allag.
Yeah, it's a bunch of words. That's too many words.
It's still short and simple.
It'll be a word.
I would, milady. Oh, jeez. Node, open the report entitled Iconic Corruption, an overview. Password? Freedom.
Beep bop. Password accepted. Opening report.
Interesting.
Girl or boy?
That's a dude. That is definitely a dude.
Okay.
There's a subtle hint, like the name.
I'm not going to judge based on name. I just judge based on looks. All right. This report seeks to provide an overview of the mechanism by which icons corrupt and blind men to their will. The phenomenon we call corruption refers to the alteration of the aether of the soul. Clap. Said aether ordinarily exists in equilibrium, no one element being more prominent than another. But when a subject is exposed to the aether of an icon, this changes, their soul taking on the properties of an entire entity in question. Is this happening right next to him, or is this is this like a 3D model? Wait, I'm sorry. What is happening right now? How am I supposed to interpret what I'm seeing? Is this...
This is normal.
Is this normal? That guy's got 6 arms and very
Yeah.
tiny feet. I'm pretty sure that's not normal. That's like go to a doctor level. Okay, I mean, if you think that's what souls look like. By the way of an example, exposure to the aether of a fiend, Sephiroth, would cause a subject's aether to become aligned with the element of earth. Did they consent to having their souls hit with earth?
Probably.
What? With earth? Okay.
In this case, I would imagine so, simply because of the fact that they need to have test subjects, unfortunately.
Cool. I can't see how that'd be dangerous at all. As a consequence, the subject would attain heightened affinity with earth aspect magics, as well as supernatural levels of endurance. Repeated exposure would further enhance these traits, ultimately altering the subject's very flesh. Ah! God. Wait, if he already knew that, was it necessary to convert that guy into a monster again? Like, he acts like this has been done before. Did you just kill a man? Publicly?
Here's the thing that you don't understand.
The changes undergone by the subject are not solely attributed to the elemental alignment. However, further testing has determined that the subject's soul becomes umbrally charged or stagnant during the process.
That's a word. I promise.
This stagnation of the soul has the effect of diluting the senses of self, rendering the subject vulnerable to the will of the icon, the thoughts of whom come to consume their entire existence. In this manner, do the corrupted become worshippers of the icon, their prayers serving to further empower the entity. Wow, this TED Talk is so CGI heavy. I think they should probably tone it down. Having discerned the mechanism of icon corruption, my colleagues and I set out to develop a material capable of shielding one from its effects. An endeavor in which we were successful, albeit at a great cost. In the course of testing, many of my assistants, good men and women, all fell victim to corruption, and in accordance with protocol, they were summarily put to death. I subsequently submitted a proposal to investigate potential cures for corruption, but it was rejected, deemed non-essential by Lord Amon. Though I knew it would be fruitless, I protested the decision, and for my impertinence, I have been stripped of a rank and title and will be shortly expelled from this facility. In all likelihood, this report will be expunged from the archives. Nonetheless, I recorded in the hope that one day someone will undertake to do which I could not, to find a cure for the victims of iconic corruption. End recording.
I will be dead in seconds. Seconds.
I like to think that he went in there and told it to fade out slowly after he said that. Like he just did a really slow crossfade.
So not even the Elegans were able to find a cure. Or rather, were not given the chance to do so. One cannot help but wonder what motivated Lord Amon's decision.
That'll be funny. More importantly, this confirms that stagnation of the soul is indeed the problem, and Angelo can remedy that.
True. Yet, were we simply to reanimate a tempered soul, I fear we would do so. I fear it would do naught to diminish the individual's fanatical faith. Indeed, it may well intensify it.
My God.
No, we would somehow need to suppress the primal's hold over the subject at the same time, or risk them ever remaining its thrall.
So I have to beat the shit out of the primal again, and then while it's getting its ass kicked, we can break the spell? Is that what they're saying?
Well, the problem is that primal influence doesn't go away just because the primal's defeated. We've seen that many times with Ifrit, Ramu, Titan. Like, it doesn't just go away.
Okay, which that's fine. That's what we're here for. But like, what are they proposing?
We need to find a way to suppress that influence first, before we stabilize their soul.
So I have to go beat up a primal again?
Listen,
My only
the
actions
only
are talk
language
to
I
people and
understand
beat
is
people
boss
up.
fights. I do a boss fight, right? That's how I win? Bigger boss fight? I don't understand. What else could there be?
Well, how big do the boss fights keep getting?
There's no point in reviving their souls unless we can restore their sense of self.
Of course, memory transference. The process is the effect of compartmentalizing memories, separating them into manageable bundles, if you will. By adapting the technique, it may be possible to achieve selective reanimation. That is, limit the effects to only those memories that existed prior to tampering. Through thus restoring the sense of self, we could theoretically drown out the incitement of false faith, which has come to dominate the individual's thoughts.
I see. The theory seems sound, and our experience treating the light corrupted would help us to identify suitable memories for reanimation. But are you confident you can adapt memory transference as required? I seem to recall your attempts to do so while trying to bring us home culminated in literal bloodletting.
They did, you're right. Despite my best efforts, I could not recreate the mechanism. And I concede that the rather clumsy compromise I reached would not provide the basis for a cure.
Then perhaps it's better that we consider another approach. Blah, 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 blah.
Your doubts are understandable. This time I believe we have reason to be confident. You see, nodes such as this were built with the ability to simulate magics. Which leads me to believe that if it may be capable of performing simulations of the transference technique. If so, we would be able to conduct years' worth of tests within the space of a few days.
In theory, it would be no different from how we identified the password. But it'll take more calculating power. A lot more. I honestly couldn't say whether our equipment would be up to the task.
Oops. Accidentally clicked. Hold on. There we go. Tell me, Sid, why do you suppose Owen locked his report behind a password?
To keep it away from prying eyes, of course. Why else? Wait. A password that could be guessed by anyone with leisure and a dictionary wouldn't keep it from a person minded to look. No, he wanted his report to be seen by those who strive for freedom.
Not unlike the members of a certain distinguished engineering collective. I believe their motto was freedom through technology, or some such.
You two, round up as many Magitech terminals as you can find and bring them to the workshop.
Right away, Chief! I don't know who that was.
I don't either.
Wedge shows up every 6 months for one line.
I'm pretty sure Andrew was Biggs and you were Wedge. That sounds
Nothing
right
matters.
in my head, at least.
Things
They're
are about
gone
to get
again.
very busy. Lucky we have you to help, eh?
Oh no. Are we going to have to go and
Once per expansion, this game remembers it has characters named after Star Wars dudes.
know if Star Wars
how
did
do
or
you
not.
do? I yawned directly into your face and mouth.
Wait, is there a Star Wars character named Wedge? Who's Wedge?
Yeah, Biggs and Wedge are both members of Luke Skywalker's Rogue Squadron. The X-Wing pilots.
Oh.
Remember Porkins?
I didn't.
The meaning of the fat guy, Porkins.
Oh yeah, the guy that blew up. Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember Porkins. Rest in peace, Porkins.
Jack Porkins.
Right. While Graha Tia and I configure the terminals, I want the rest of you to procure supplies. Namely, ceruleum to fuel the terminals and ice shards to keep them cool. The more we have of both, the better.
Of course, Porkins has an action figure. Everything has an action
What?
figure.
Who's buying the Porkins action figure? Don't
I
fucking
don't
lie to
know.
me.
I recently looked at Doctor Who, and there's an action figure for I think her name's Cassandra, the piece of skin woman.
What?
Yeah.
What does that even
You can
mean?
buy-
They just
it's
like gave you stretched paper?
Yeah, it's just the lady. She's like, moisturize me, and there's a fucking, for some reason there's
Did
a.
it come with,
I don't know why I did this.
does it come with a moisturizer for her?
And it's just an action figure. It's just I don't think it has any functionality. It's a piece of plastic. And you're like, hey, it's that character.
I wish it was made out of like the Stretch Armstrong material and that you had to moisturize it.
For me, the funny thing is like Biggs and Wedge are in so many Final Fantasies, but in Star Wars, I think they have like one line each, if at that. They're like barely even in Star Wars, but they've insisted on having one in like every Final Fantasy. If I'm looking at this, it looks like Biggs and Wedge are in Final Fantasy 4, 6, 7, 8, 10, 14, 15, and Kingdom Hearts 2 and 16. Like,
Oh my god, how...
Meanwhile,
It's
like
not
the
that
reference
deep,
image for
guys.
them in Star Wars is one of them being a pilot, and the other one is like it's a background shot from some crowd shot. Is the only, it's like the appearance of like Wedge or whoever. You're like, what the fuck?
Oh my god.
What is this legacy? Leave the ice shards to me. I'll round up some adventurers and go on a gathering spree.
Hmm. In that case, I'll trust Hero and Alice with the ceruleum. Here's a promissory note for each of you. Don't go spending all your money in one place.
We're going home to Ceruleum City.
Meet my friends along the way. Take them to the Sky Steel Manufactory in Ishgard and the Cerulean Processing Plant in Thanalan. The people there will give you what you need.
Or not, I'm not gonna check. Yours is a
What?
well-known face in the Holy See, I believe. If it's all the same to you, I'll head to Thanalan.
What is that supposed to mean? What, everybody knows what I look like, so they're gonna treat me better?
Yes, because, you know, we're the hero who stopped the war.
I think we're just a
Oh, that's
well-known
kinda true.
face
All right, yeah, I'll take that.
on the planet at this point.
I'll take the adulation. It's been a while. No one's been cheering me. Alright.
Yeah.
Get the hell out of
Joe
here.
Armour's promissory notes to the Sky Steel Manufactory. That's where I learned how to be a gun boy.
You mean like the thing that I am right now?
Don't
That quest
lie. You
sucked.
never- Wow, what the fuck?
It's so boring. The Sky Steel Manufactory story is so boring.
I don't know, I've never done Gunsmith.
They keep making more and more
And I
stories.
mean-
They're like, ah, man, how am I ever going to live up to the expectations of my father? Maybe if I do this. And then they do the thing where they just obviously pad it out for, it's time for another arc of this, time for another arc of this. Gotta keep checking it every 10 levels, but it's only going to pay off at the end. Fuck you, Stephanivian, I hate you. Your story is so
God.
boring.
Coming out
Ugh.
hard on this guy.
Yeah, you deserves it.
Damn.
But flamethrowers.
I spent
What are you-
hours on his boring ass story. This is so boring. Why are you so boring?
Alright, Frothy. Let's go.
Why?
Welcome back, Master Zev, because I did this storyline. How may I serve you this day? So, you are after Ceruleum. In that case, please present the note to our engineer at the airship landing. He shall be glad to assist you. You've met. You've been here before. Keep trying to enter my mountain. That's not how this works. Let's see.
Cranium Astrologicum.
Astrologicum.
Oops. Wrong one.
How
Wrong
could
A.
you?
I know, right? You'd think after all this time. Ceruleum, you come to the right man. Fair warning, though, the prices got shot up on account of the uncertainty with the Empire. So I hope you've got the coin. Oh, no, I have paper.
Yeah. It's like money.
Well, now, a promissory note from the Ironworks. Don't see many of these. Not that that's a problem. It's as good as gold to me.
I am easily tricked.
All I really want is bartering. I don't really care what for.
Gee, mister, don't you get cold not wearing pants? We're still in Heaven's Word.
My friend! After the disappointment of not seeing you in Alamigo, what good fortune to chance upon you here of all places. As you may have heard, the Allied nations are making a renewed effort to address the primal problem. To that end, have I invited the chieftain of the Vanu to Ishgard, that we might together plot a course.
Hi!
Hey.
Since the war with the Empire appears to be nearing its conclusion, I would also like to call upon Estinian's lance. Alas, he is, as ever, a difficult man to find.
He shows up for 5 minutes
I am informed he
of
recently
every
paid a visit
expansion.
to the Rising Stones. Should he happen to do so again, be sure to pass on my regards, won't you? But tell me, what business brings you to our fair city this
Resources.
day? A cure for tempering. You never cease to amaze me. Until now, our only hope has been prevention, our every failure irrevocable. But this would rewrite the rules of engagement. It could end the cycle of bloodshed. Very well. You shall have all the ceruleum we can provide, and an airship with which to transport it. In this matter, you may count on Ishgard's full support.
Hold on, wouldn't they just make it more palatable to summon icons? Because now that your people just don't die when they get taken over or whatever.
We don't want summons being, or primals being summoned, because it drains the land of Aether.
Yes, and now we can cure one of the biggest downsides, which is that the primals kill pretty much the followers. So now the followers get to summon a primal and not die either. Seems like a good trade-off.
We don't want primals being summoned.
And you're not going to stop them by being summoned by just curing the people who summoned the primals in the first place.
But we will, though, because they then won't want to summon the primals.
But not if they can be cured.
It's a metaphor for nuclear disarmament. Just like all Japanese media.
Why are they fussing about that?
No! Remember Metal Gear Solid 5? I do. I remember it, so you don't have to. Hey, we made weapons that are so brutal that they harm the entire world. You should stop summoning those. No, you should stop summoning those. No, you should stop summoning those. No, you should stop.
But I want to be the guy that has the summons, but you can't have the summons, because they're bad for the Earth. But I'm still going to do them, but you shouldn't have them.
Who would have thought cerulean weighed so much?
Wow, I can't believe you
Serves me right
trivialized
for
an
being stubborn,
entire
I suppose. I should have just done
war
what you
like
did
that.
and accepted help.
Good work, you two. This is all we asked for and more. Quite a lot more now that I look at it. Lord Emmerich, eh? And entirely by chance. Ha! Some people have all the luck.
We have also succeeded in configuring the terminals, thanks in no small part to our able assistant.
Oh no, not again.
It's been a while, hero. You seem surprised to see me. Lest you misunderstand, I've no interest in such things as cures for tempering.
Dude, this is the red guy I meant earlier.
But if you mean to achieve
the
that which
tsundere.
eluded even the storied Allegans, it seemed plain that you would require my expertise.
Yeah, this guy is totally tsundere. I don't know what
And
what his
so it
problem
proved.
Is,
Is that not right, Garland?
For all the effort it took to track you down after your latest disappearing act, you could find the cure for death, and it wouldn't be worth the trouble.
That wasn't the only reason I agreed to cooperate. I'm reliably informed that Garland and I are destined to unravel the secrets of travel not only across dimensions, but through time. Doubtless the lion's share of the credit lies with me. 9 parts to Garland's 1. And this research will be a stepping stone to that illustrious achievement.
Very well then. I'll do a tenth of the
Get a
work.
room.
Just the part that's beyond you.
Whatever you say, Garland.
Right. If everyone's ready, let's begin.
Wow. I love Oppenheimer. It's my favorite show.
All appears to be in order. Now, we just have to wait for it to find us our magic. Why not take this opportunity to put your feet up? This may take a while. It's overloading.
She won't last much longer!
We'll have to shut it down.
Wait! We're close! So very close!
Oh!
Well, this is going swimmingly.
Please, a moment longer. I beg you. There. I was able to memorize the magic before it faded. It still needs to be put to the proof, but I believe we have our cure.
Yatta!
It's just as well. She'll never run again.
The fault is mine. I'm sorry.
Don't be. It may fall short of dimension hopping, but a cure for tempering is not to be sniffed at. This, my friend, is a world-changing discovery. One we're proud to have had a hand in. A few Magitech terminals are a pittance to pay.
Thank you.
Well, we've done what we can. The rest is up to you.
At long last, we have our cure.
In theory, at any rate. We cannot be certain until such time as we put it to proof. But I am quietly confident.
Well, if we're to test it on someone, then I suggest Gabu. His symptoms are relatively mild.
What could go wrong?
As long as you exercise due caution. Yes, as long as we exercise due caution, it will be fine. Without further ado then, let's make for Limsa. We've kept Gabu waiting long enough. Isn't Gabu the little, like, child goblin or kobold?
The kobold, yes.
The little baby. He still has little child-shaped armor. Like, who makes that? Do they have to size up the whole time they're growing?
Back to Limsa.
This is the character I remember. Of all things. At Maelstrom Command. At the Aft Castle.
The Aft Castle, yeah. Where is that? Teleport.
Limsa?
Gotta find it on the list.
Should be one of the first options.
Is a
Oh my God,
wretched
so busy
and
here.
Andrew-less experience.
What?
Where you at?
Where you at? I'm always here. Somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere's the wrong answer.
Well, you know, maybe somewhere could be here.
There's one where. Here.
Well, this is the moment of truth. I'll have our host bring Gabu to us at once.
Apologies for the wait.
Gabu, have you been good?
Still no change, I'm afraid. He just stands there in silence until we move him.
It's all right now. We're going to help you get better.
Fancy meeting you here.
Alphino Yushtola! I thought you were attending to primal matters.
We were, and came here for a meeting on the subject. Certain pirate factions did not deign to attend, however, and it was cancelled.
We had resigned ourselves to having wasted a journey when we chanced to espy you. Could it be that there has been progress with the treatment? Using Magitech terminals to formulate the solution. I would never have contemplated such an approach.
So this new magic, adapted from memory transference, would be used to purge the subject of their fanatical faith, while Angelo would be responsible for reanimating the ether of their soul. Yet I wonder at the practicalities. If one were to reanimate the soul first, it would only serve to exacerbate the tempering. Conversely, a stagnant soul would not respond to the effects of the magic. Would both need to be performed simultaneously?
Nothing escapes Master Matoya's inquiring eye. As you say, both must be carried out simultaneously. And thus, I propose to imbue Angelo with the tempering treatment in much the same manner as I did the spirit vessels.
By doing so, we also spare Graha the trouble of casting spell after spell. It's really rather efficient.
Be that as it may, certain difficulties are unavoidable. The imbuing process will still require no small amount of ether. And as I can no longer draw upon the Crystal Tower's stores of energy, I will be compelled to rely on those of others.
Well, I, for one, would be glad to assist.
As would I. Since the resumption of our duties, it has been naught but stuffy meetings, and I have ample ether to spare.
Excellent. With your permission, then, let us begin. Yes, this will do. And now, it's my turn. 'Tis done.
No small amount indeed. Oh.
Well, we seek to go where even the Allegans did not. It was never like to be easy. The rest is up to you, Alize. The treatment itself will take time and focus, so we will need a quiet room. I'm sure our hosts can spare one. I will go with her. It may be a while before we return, so I would ask for your patience and your faith.
We'll bring Gabu back. You see if we don't.
Twould seem our part is played. Let us find a place to recuperate
did they
while we
add
wait for news.
a new feature recently? What? They changed the way that automatic text works. Yes, because I have automatic text on right now for movies, and it doesn't carry over to the regular non-movie text.
Finally?
Finally.
The thing you've wanted all along?
I've wanted that for so fucking long. If someone heard me, thank you. And if not, you're fucking an idiot. I said this like years ago. You should have done this years ago, guys.
I can't believe how mean this game is to Alice. They gave Alice 2 different, like, terminally ill, non-responsive children. Like, there was already Gabu, and then in the expansion we just played, like, they had that one kid that had the long fingers glitch, which is this other, like, terminally ill character that won't respond to her, and she's taken care of, and won't say anything back to her. It's like, why did they do that? Why did they do that multiple times?
They're parallels, Keith. They're parallels. See, she has a caring nature. That's why she's got the pig. The pig is like the caring pig. And only caring people get the caring pig.
Chat says that it's always been that way. I don't think that's true. Andrew's been complaining about that for literally years, is that he'll put on auto proceed during the voiced cutscene to make it auto proceed. And then the moment it leaves the voiced cutscene, it'll then still be auto proceeding. He's like, oh fuck, it skipped the first dialogue, sorry.
Yeah, that's constantly been happening. That has not been a feature forever. I would know because I'm the laziest motherfucker here. I always enable auto text procedure on the movies and then have to like panic go back and turn it off when it goes to the regular text. I'm aware. You can't gaslight me. I've been fucking up for like years.
The disparity that might be happening here is that I think going by what chat's saying, it sounds like it might be that it still remembers your last setting during cutscenes and does not change based on voiced or unvoiced. It's that you're mixing that up with non-cutscenes, which is that if you set it to auto-proceed during cutscenes, when you talk to a normal person in the world and it's not voiced and it's just normal talking, that won't apply the same setting. And there aren't really unvoiced cutscenes lately for you to notice it not changing.
Oh.
Because they're mostly, all the cutscenes more of the cutscenes are voiced lately.
Fix that shit. Is it still broken?
But I think
God damn it. I think
when we talk to Alphino here, for example, it won't auto-proceed because it's a normal conversation. Well, it seems to be as good a spot as any to have a rest. In the rain. Just sit here. Just dampening. Yeah. You didn't hear that.
Hear what?
Ooh.
Ooh.
For years, Eorzea has labored to find a solution to the primal problem, without success. Any hope that tempering could be reversed faded long ago. I myself had given it up as impossible. Given up on the tempered and the light corrupted alike. They were problems to be tolerated, or else eliminated, I believed. And to think otherwise was pure naivety. Childishness, even. But Alize refused to give up. She struggled and she struggled. And her efforts were rewarded with a way to bring back Halric. And now countless others may no longer be beyond salvation. However much we bicker, I have the greatest respect for my sister. Had I half her stubbornness, nay, her unwillingness to accept the status quo, I would be a far better person. A far better scion.
Okay, what's stopping you?
Don't tell me, tell her.
Right?
I should, I know. Yet, despite my good intent, I have the feeling that I would only succeed in incurring her ire.
Oh, isn't that convenient for you? Oh, she's dying.
Alize, are you all right?
The treatment. Did it work?
Gabu exploded everywhere.
He coated the walls. Just a Jackson Pollock painting in there.
Delighted, happy, glad.
I'm upset by him being voice acted.
Yeah, what? Wait, I thought you just said...
I'm so upset by him having a little child's voice. It's not even a monster child's voice. It's just like a little, like... I'm delivering the paper today! Golly, I sure hope die of a mysterious illness this Christmas!
All this time, my mind was filled with thoughts of Great Father Titan.
I hate this.
But I never forgot about Mother and Father. Always, they were in my heart. Constantly, ever, always.
No!
So I tried to focus on their faces.
The more he talks, the worse it gets.
Alize's and everyone's. And I found that I could remember. One thing, then another, and another.
It's... Oh my god, it's so upsetting. No.
Your hopes reached Gabu.
Who is she? Who's doing that voice?
I hate it so much. This is the most hated voice I've ever encountered in this game.
Is that like Alice doing it off screen?
Of you, Gabu.
Thank you,
Alice. You're so nice to me. Like,
Kill them, heal them.
you never see her lips move.
This is like the first beast race to ever be voiced in the whole game.
All of them.
No, look at him now!
Without wishing to dampen the mood, I feel compelled to add certain caveats regarding the viability of the treatment for general use. As you know, reversing the effects of tempering demands a profuse amount of ether.
Quite frankly, not possible.
While Alize was able to heal Gabu alone, I fear the same will not be true for those who exhibit more advanced symptoms. Moreover, the treatment's effects are limited to
Look
the
at that
soul.
tail. Bro, that tail's
It
fucked.
offers no succor to those whose very flesh has been altered through prolonged exposure to a primal's influence. All of which is to say that we cannot save everyone.
Maybe we can't, or maybe we can. No one gave us a hope of saving Gabu, and
Sure,
yet here we
a
are.
vaccine doesn't work
We
on
must
sick people.
find a
Like,
way
okay.
to treat as many as possible.
Then the next logical step would be to produce a veritable army of porkses, would it not?
A veritable
Granted, it seemed a
dervish.
simple enough process in the first, but I suspect it will be different here in the source. Not that I am any authority, of course.
Yet there is an authority on familiars to whom we may grudgingly turn. She's stubborn, haughty, eccentric, irascible, laconic,
Those aren't real words.
and her name is Master Matoya, the real one.
Wow.
I have to go now, Gabu.
I'm telling her you said
But
that about her,
people
by the
here
way.
will look after you, all right? And I promise to come and visit you again soon.
All right.
Thank
Thank you,
God.
Eorzea. Thank you.
Please don't.
Let Gabu never speak again. It's just it's so upsetting because like Gabu, the kobolds are just like they have horrible lipless mouths with just exposed teeth, just going. And that's just what their mouth always looks like, and their eyes are directly next to their mouths on either side. Like they just have horrible monster faces. And then he just like he just starts talking to us like he's Tiny Tim from the Christmas Story. You're like, what the fuck is happening? Why does he sound like that? Just, that'll be a tuppence, governor. What the fuck? Why is he talking like that? I'm so upset. But it's also like the kobolds have a speech pattern where they end sentences with 3 weird words. I haven't talked to kobolds for a while, so I don't remember what it was like. But I did the kobold like dailies and did their storylines. Like they keep going like. They keep doing like a little thing where they end sentences with 3 words, and often I think the first and last one are the same words, so it'll be like defeated, eviscerated, defeated, or something like that. And it's like, okay, that's gotta be like a weird, that's gotta be like a wacky kind of kind of like low intelligence beast tribe, sort of like wacky, like strange voice. And you're like, oh, I wonder how they perform that. And that voice actor didn't even put emphasis on those words. He just kind of randomly says AI-generated words at the end of a sentence as like it was the normal part of a sentence. Like there's no energy to it. I'm like, oh god, this is the worst of every possible world. How they pulled this off.
As she will be at pains to remind me, I have not paid Master Matoya a visit since returning from the first, but this seems as good a time as any. Come, let us make for her cave. My mother lives in a cave. She's a cave mother. Normal behavior.
Oh, the original voice actor of Matoya died.
Oh no! When?
I don't know which language
recently.
that between expansions apparently, but I don't know which voice actor they mean.
I guess we'll find out in a minute.
I don't remember exactly what she sounds like. If she sounds like an old lady in a cartoon, then I'll believe her. I won't be like, oh, that's not the right one.
Hey, it's me! Oh, there she is.
Why are we at Idleshire?
Because we're going to the cave.
Because we need to go talk to Master Matoya.
Yeah, Master Matoya is in a dark, dank cave somewhere. Oh, I didn't mean to get off my mount.
Off to the south. It's the closest teleport because you have to fly a really long distance to get there.
It's cool.
I remember doing this on foot. It was a pain.
I remember doing a lot of this game on foot, and it was a pain.
Because you never unlock flying, even when you can.
Well, sorry, I had other things to do with my life.
It's a good thing you have someone who can chauffeur you around then, isn't it?
Before these nuts.
But now it's not needed because I'm caught up for now.
Yeah, wait until next expansion when you can't fly
you're caught up
again.
so you can fly in this area from 2 expansions ago.
Look, if it were up to me, I would just quickly go and beat everything real quick and just be done with it. But I would also not remember how to do New Game Plus, so it's easier for me to do it this way.
It sounds a little complicated.
It's more annoying than complicated.
Okay,
the fact that I can only have one
it doesn't
story.
instill me with more desire to do it. What is that? Whose hippo is that? Put that hippo away.
Just be trapped at this level. It's easy. Forever. It's easy.
Hippos are like the #1 world's deadliest predators. You can't carry that thing around. Get that shit out of here. Actually, I like your outfit, though.
Where are you going?
You could have the hippo out, but I really like your outfit.
Oh, was not supposed to go inside. Whoops.
Not yet.
No,
you talk to your stall out here.
Yeah, it's men.
Tell us first.
3 months since I paid
I
attention.
can't get like a good.
Sounds like
Fluffy arm.
several of us need to go to sleep then if people are already losing focus.
That's just.
Oh, I'm not losing focus. I'm right
It's
here.
not sleepiness.
What are
I
you
just
talking
was
about?
like, oh, we're going to Stola's Cave. Let's go to Stola's Cave. And I just went there. I followed directions. Matoya's Cave. I followed perfect directions. I went exactly where they said to go. Too well. I'm too good at the video game, actually.
Technically, the game said to go to the speak to Y'shtola in the ruling quarter.
That's what the objective said. I listened to what she said to me. I'm a good listener.
Oh, well. I clearly am not. I'm a good
how dare you.
follower.
Why is this even called the ruling quarter? What? Where the fuck are we? You think that the ruling quarter would be like, in one of the cities, not this place in front of the cave?
Well, I'm pretty sure this is the ruins of a city, right? There used to be a city here.
It's weird to call it, refer it to as. It's weird to refer to it as the city that it was. That's strange.
That's video games.
What the fuck? You just say that and make it make sense. I take it you are ready to bear witness to the joyous reunion of master and pupil. Very well. You take it? We're here because you said to come here.
Nary a word from you all this time, then you bring every man and his pirogo with you. Did no one teach you any manners, girl?
Okay, this is the same voice actor, so it's the Japanese voice actor who passed away.
They were too busy teaching me etherology, Master. Jesting aside, I wanted to be the one to express our gratitude. I am told you spared no effort to sustain our bodies while we were away. And for that, we owe you our lives. Thank you.
You were gone so long, I was starting to think you'd set your heart on staying.
It wasn't easy to leave, as it happens. Seldom does one have the opportunity to study other worlds, and I would not have minded extending my stay by a handful of years.
Ever the scholar, Y'shtola dedicated herself to studying ancient civilizations of the first, befriending a tribe known as the Knights Blessed in the process. There she took on the name of Matoya and won the respect of all the children of the forest.
And everybody clapped.
I merely adopted an alias in accordance with the custom of my hosts. Yours just happened to be the first name that came to mind.
You mean to tell me you went gallivanting about using my name and only bother to visit when you need a favor? And don't
How are you
pretend
this bad at
don't.
negotiating?
I
This
taught
is your
you
one
long
job.
enough.
Indeed. And devoted pupil that I
Are you
am,
calling
I
me
could
old?
not fail to recall my master's sage advice. When the answer eludes you, look to the wisdom of your elders.
You there. Were you going to introduce yourself?
How remiss of me. Grahatia is my name, and I'm proud to call myself a scion. I too wish to offer my gratitude for your invaluable aid in sustaining the Archon's bodies, as well as my apologies. It was my inexpert summoning spell which endangered their lives in the first place.
Ah, yes. The one bent on digging up the mysteries of Alag. Old Galaf used to speak of you. and Kryles told me all about your recent exploits.
I mean, it's not going to affect you anyways.
Do you have a bad back or something? At ease, boy. Whatever mess you've made, I'm not in the habit of dwelling on the failings of the younger generation.
You are too kind. I've also heard much and more about you, Master Matoya. 'Tis an honor to finally make your acquaintance.
Well, that's more than enough pleasantries for anyone. Tell me what you want.
I have a pig.
I haven't got all day.
Normal.
So that's the way of it. It should be a simple enough matter to make the familiar. The magic, on the other hand.
Ah, that you may leave to me. Being the only one possessed of royal blood, I alone can imbue the subject with the necessary magic.
So I just need to create porxes with the power to stir the soul. Just, I say. Though we're talking about a veritable herd of the little buggers, we'd collapse before we reached double figures.
Veritable is the thesaurus word of today.
But if I could get a familiar to create the familiars, a mother porxie, as it were.
Oh no, self-replicating.
Seems I haven't seen the last of that moldy old hole after all.
Everyone talking to her?
Yep.
All right, off to my old workshop then. Everything required to make your familiar is there.
That may be, but no one has set foot in there since the Exodus. I dread to imagine what has become of it.
Oh, there's sure to be a handful of feral familiars and mayhap a monster or two, but nothing to trouble the likes of you. You can consider cleaning up the place payment for my help.
Fine, we'll do it.
A good girl. Now, if there are no other objections, I suggest you run along to the Maker's Quarter. I'll send one of my porogos ahead to let you into the workshop. You need only to tell him who you are. You can't be too one can't be too careful after all. Off you go.
All right. Time to leave the stinky cave. Goodbye, cave.
Nope. Nope. Entrance that way. There we go. Apparently the voice actor didn't die yet at this patch, so it's just being confusing at this point.
All right, well, savor it while you can then.
Okay then.
Well, what? You're not gonna be able to. I mean, she's not dead yet, so enjoy it. If you know the outcome, then all you can do is just wait for it.
Time to fly all the way over there, I guess. Good thing there's auto run.
Oh no! The mistake I've made. All right, I can hold out for an hour. I like it when you can replicate when you can replicate mistakes that aren't world ending.
Specific, okay.
Because at least you can get used to knowing that how long the punishment of the mistake will be.
What? What did you do? What are you talking about?
I ate 30 cream puffs just now, and my stomach is killing me. But
you ate 30 cream puffs?
I can
That sounds
assure you
upsetting.
that,
What do you mean? How big are cream puffs?
I don't know. They're like the size of a quarter.
Okay.
I mean, they're
when I buy something at the
as...
store that's called a cream puff, it's the size of a baseball.
Oh my god, no, I didn't eat 30 of
like,
those.
30?
Jesus.
I usually stop
puff,
at one. Call me crazy.
I'm talking about like smaller than a potato chip size. However, I'm functionally lactose intolerant, so that's a lot of dairy
that's a lot of
to just
cream
consume in one go.
That you've puffed.
It is.
You've quaffed some cream. 30?
But I know
It's still a lot of anything, unless they're like M&Ms.
No, it's not. It says it's only like 40. Wait. Hold on, I read that wrong.
Andrew's about to shit out his intestines.
Oh, that's a lot more sodium than I thought it was.
All of his organs are gonna come pouring out.
Oh no, wait.
What have you done?
It's 45 milligrams for 6 of them? That can't be right.
I finished my
wait a
molasses
second.
cookies, but that's been the last few nights.
Oh my god, 73 milligrams of potato. Oh, it's 2%. Okay. Which one's the scariest one? Saturated fat. That's 60% of my daily limit for 6
I hope
of them?
you guys all liked when Andrew was alive.
Okay. Right?
It's savor me while I'm here.
Cholesterol is gonna clog his arteries, let alone everything else.
Greetings, Ribbit. Welcome to.
No.
Did you? What?
I voiced the other 3 people in this room. I'm not doing this.
Greetings, Ribbit.
Oh, okay. No, you got this.
I took stock of the room. I took stock of the room, and I'm like, no.
Yeah, I've got Gratia, so Andrew can take this one.
Yeah.
Greetings, Ribbit, and welcome to my good mistress's relic. Purorogo is my name, and I am honored to be your guide. Within you will find a space dedicated to the making of familiars, along with a cavern wherein the requisite ingredients may be had. I must warn you, however, that the place has not played host to a single soul, much less a broom, in over 15 years, and will, I regret, be in some disarray. Be rest assured, my brothers, and I shall see to it that you do not lose your way. Now then, Ribbit, only say the word, and I will show you in.
Matoya's Relic, now accessible.
Ooh.
We get missions today?
Oh, are we boss fighting?
What are we gonna do?
I'm just checking to see if there are people who wish to join us.
Join.
Yeah, this is the Andrew Alive arc.
There's at least a few people standing directly in front of us. How big is this thing? A 4-person?
Yes.
Grab some water.
We need 1 healer.
Looks like this individual will be joining us.
Twink deleter. All right. Oh no, the abbreviation's even better. The Twink D.
Twinked?
It's fine. Some things are just funny to me.
Okay, how many more people do we need?
That's it. That's all we can fit.
That's it.
Okay.
Just a healer, nothing else. The hero we deserve, says chat. Finally, the Twinks will be vanquished. Fuck, I have to remember how to play the game. Alright, it's just a 4-person, I'll be fine.
What do okay.
Look at the frogs!
A lot of frogs, a lot of books.
Oh my goodness, a lot of books. Holy shit.
Ain't nobody sorting these.
Literal mountains of books.
When you're that old, you kind of gain a library.
Right. To begin with, I need you to gather a few ingredients. Listen well to what the Porogos say, or you'll wish you had.
Ma'am, I've killed literal gods.
I don't want to read.
You don't have to.
All right, where's grit? Is it active? No, it's not. I don't think it is.
No, it is not.
That one.
There you go.
All right, I remember how to play this game. Let's go. Where is provoke? There it is. That's important. This button? An earthy portal.
Please follow me, Ribbit. Put down any pests that bar the way.
Well, that wasn't much in the way of instruction. I'm AoE.
Actually, what am I doing?
I just remembered what the buttons are for AoE. Good. Bad AoE. Stop it.
You could probably get a little bit more aggressive with the pulls.
I don't know if I can trust a healer named Twink Deleter.
It's probably fine.
It's mixed messages. I don't know if I can... Wait, I don't think we can keep going, actually.
Not this time, no. But,
Oh my god. Oh, still one more.
Allow me to assist you with the gap, Ribbit.
Look. I'm fine.
Oh my god. Oh, the little bunnies. Oh no, the little bunnies.
Push your little boys and make them come up. Push your little bunnies and make them come up. I did not imagine this place would be so infested, Ribbit.
Oh, mini boss. Let's find out whether or not Effie was right.
The rabbit should die pretty quickly.
Yeah, I think that's everybody. Son of Ziggy. Ziggy was my first pet name.
Ziggy was also the name of the similar creature that we believe we killed in the mines?
Pet name being a pet I owned, not something someone called me.
Yep.
Wait, where is my dash?
I had an iguana named Ziggy.
I had the Beanie Baby named Iggy.
Specifically, we had two iguanas that were named Iggy and Ziggy. When I was like 5. Iguanas are stupid pets.
Why?
Wow.
Can't do anything. Don't get a kid an
Yeah.
iguana. It's just dumb.
Yeah, it's not that interesting.
They also get pretty big, so it's just kind of mean to put an iguana in a. Do we put these in the holes?
Yeah, I think we have to get them into a hole.
How do I put it in? Yep. Good enough, I guess? Okay.
Sorry, I think my ball hit you in the face.
I mean, that's the problem for the healer.
The Twink Deleter?
Yeah.
I thought you said we couldn't trust him.
He deletes Twinks to bring me Succor.
I'm not too sure what the fair market value of that is, so I'll have to trust you.
Oh, weird mud monsters are just everywhere.
Look at that guy.
Let's see, I guess maybe it makes more sense if we spread out to different holes this time. Oh, right, there aren't holes. Those are monsters. There we go. Yeah, I mean, maybe it would have decked the monster in the face, but I don't know if that would have worked out or not. Big pizza.
I think
big
it just
pizza.
knocked him back.
Yeah, I don't know if you'd like have to clunk them with the ball to defeat them, or if you have to specifically go find the hole that they're not taking up. Either way, we've almost won, so who cares?
I was trying to get the ball into the hole, but unfortunately, I was not watching my feet.
Ah, the typical soccer problem.
Yes.
Where you pretend to have taken damage and he's actually fine the whole time?
Yeah, he was doing the lay down and go, ah, for like a couple minutes. But he's fine now.
Yeah.
I think that's the Family Guy video.
What's the difference?
Family Guy's not soccer.
Is it more or less convincing if the Family Guy does the if the soccer guy does the Family Guy gambit?
Yup.
We did it.
What was in the box?
Garbage.
Garbage.
It's always garbage.
Why? Why can't it be good bitch?
Good bitch. As if gar means bad.
I mean, I'll take it for the Grand Company credit. That's fine with me.
I don't need company credits. I need actual cash.
You can't just call it a watery portal.
You'll understand why it's called that.
I can already surmise.
And yeah, you should be fine with double pulling, by the way.
In the watery portal?
With the AoE, there we go. I'll be especially suspicious if the next one's a silicone portal.
Oh no.
I don't think there's anywhere to pull. Oh, there they are. I'm like, where are the bad guys? It's just like, I don't know.
Are you
I don't know.
there's more bad guys?
Yeah, just like, I'm not sure where I'm pulling them to.
I should probably just do.
There's always the dynamic of like, I don't know how much to pull taxing people wise of like how safe it is, but also I don't know what level 4 it has half the time. Look, is there another fight or I just look stupid right now? Was that good? That was good. Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
My organs.
You're not the tank anymore, Andrew.
I turned back.
He can be a tank in spirit, in his heart of hearts.
No, I really can't.
No, I
I
can't.
probably would die.
Incorrect, actually.
Oh, can they not follow us here? Oh, there we go.
They'll figure it out eventually, or they won't.
The trial by fire.
You gotta love AoE fighting. Normally a character has 70 buttons, but when you start doing an AoE fight, you have 2 buttons. Exciting.
Yeah, that checks out.
Oop. Let's see. This is all we're gonna get this time.
Yep. Pull limiter.
Kill him. Oops. There we go. I always get confused by my buttons.
Well, X is X and A is A.
I meant the like buttons in the game, not the buttons on the controller.
I did 3 spins.
Nice. This place is a little wet.
That's like a 12.
What is that?
That's like a 1080. That's Nixie. Is that confused? What's confusing about this?
Oh, maybe it's just me then.
Are you judging Nixie?
That thing looks like an abomination. Yes.
After all they've done for you? What is this?
Yes.
I'm scared.
You'll just die in a couple seconds. It's fine.
I'm alive so far. I don't know what that was.
It's an AoE tank buster.
Oh.
Ow.
Didn't know that was behind me. Wait, no, don't fly away. I did a cooldown. It's rude.
Stand on the
What's
leaks.
happening now? Uh-oh. Did I do it wrong?
Oh, you just gotta stand on the right one. There we go.
We're supposed to stand on them?
Yes.
First try, never mind. Okay. Unfinished Nixies. Oh no.
Oh no.
Maladapted Nixies.
I don't know if
Hope
you
he doesn't
noticed what
mind
the
that we killed
ability
him.
was called, but they were all channeling Singing in the Rain.
Well, that's a lot of rain.
Bleh.
That would have been an instant wipe.
This is the most threatening, non-threatening enemy I've ever faced.
Just has an aura.
Watch the right.
Oh god. Thank you.
Don't stand in the thing, or you're gonna die. We're
Time to
all
bloodlet.
gonna laugh.
That's gonna hurt you. I hope you.
It's
have a
time
shield.
to get owned. Ow.
You don't have any damage mitigation?
I don't think I had anything ready. I don't know, maybe Blackest Night was the right one. Whoops.
Yeah, TBN is very useful.
It's just dead with that little face. Oh my god.
Don't make fun of it.
I'm not making fun of it. I more feel bad for it.
Interstice portal.
Oh, it's not the final boss?
It is not.
Incredible. Sounds like a Kingdom Hearts song.
What the fuck? Is the lava okay?
The lava's feeling a little Pride Month today.
It's as gay as the frogs. Finally. You can explode already.
The frogs
Right.
turned the lava gay? Is
Yeah.
that what you think happened?
Yeah. Did I
How
stutter?
dare I mean,
Tad.
no, I just had to pick out the meaning through context. I'm not very good at that.
I feel like it's a straightforward concept.
And now
Media literacy at an
to
all-time low.
And by
do
straight up and
something
gay.
that makes total sense by using flamethrower on enemies made of fire.
It could still probably hurt them. Too hot is always a
Does
thing
this
that
game
something
even
can
have
be.
elements in it, really?
It does if you're
No.
playing a blue mage.
'Cause I feel like most MMOs gave up on
And-
the entire idea of casting things based on element ever.
Yeah, it
There's
used
like,
to. I
well,
believe,
everybody has to
as
be
well.
viable all the time, so frost mages and fire mages, you're equally valid. Elemental resistances don't exist. Fuck it.
Yeah. As of this moment, at least, outside of blue mage, it's literally just physical or
It's
magic
just cosmetic.
damage. Those are the only real two types that you have to worry about.
Oh, that's why chat said lava GPT, because L is the lava. I thought they were riffing on chat GPT. Had a very different idea of what the joke was.
There's another group up ahead you can pull.
Yeah, but I have to make sure I hit them all with the AoEs. Or I don't know if they're on me. I can't leave one lingering behind.
Or
they'll go straight to the healer, and that's my fault. I've healed in WoW before. It's agonizing. Fucking chain pulling nightmare tank that just never stops moving and then blames it on you when they suicide on their 5th consecutive pull. You're like, what the fuck is happening? Dude, I have line of sight. You can't just turn corners when you're at 20% health.
Oh man.
What is this, Overwatch?
Multi-pulling on Mythic Plus runs. Yep.
Not even Mythic Plus, just RNG assigned, like, just matchmaking with random people when you're only level 20 and it's like your second fucking instance ever and the tank is chain pulling. I'm like, come back here. I barely know what my buttons are and you're pulling 5 mobs.
And then they're gonna kick your ass in the comments because they're gonna post your heal numbers.
Back
and tell
when
you
I
you look
played
like
World
shit.
of Warcraft, you fought one enemy at a time or you fucking died. Back in the old days, we learned to respect enemies, and you had to do a 30-second drinking break between every pull.
Oh my god, dude, fuck that.
Remember food and
EverQuest
water?
used to be like
Remember
that.
having a mage in your
Yeah.
party so they could conjure food and water because you needed to, one of the party had to sit down and hang out between every pull because every meter had to get refilled or you'd die in the next fight.
Yep.
I remember mobbers.
On some level, I do actually miss that. It made community possible. In a way that isn't
I thought we were
possible.
fighting something in the hole.
Nope. We are, however,
going to fight a Porksy. Apparently, we're
gonna
easy
bake
baking.
ourselves Porksy.
Like a pie? Porksy pie?
Right then, let's get this over with.
Oh my god.
Newborns are wont to be difficult. Sure, who's in charge?
And now I gotta beat the crap out of a Porksy.
No, it's porcine porcelain, the mother Porksy.
It's a pig.
I mean, it'd probably be upset too if my entire existence was just to make more of myself in perpetuity.
This pig's about to get cooked. I can't go this way.
Oh.
Wow, I just unlocked mapping the realm. Matoya's Relict. Cool.
Oh my god, he's beating up that porg.
Good. I'm slapping that pork.
This man.
When they said
pork
beat your
slapping.
meat, this is not what they meant.
What I meant.
It may not be what they meant, but it is my intent.
I'm
Oh,
going
no. Get in
whole
the hole.
hog.
Or not get in the hole? I
Do
thought
we go
had
in
to
the
be
hole or we just stay on this side?
I don't know.
Usually
I
it's
guess it
fine
blows
to
us
stand
into
over
the hole.
here.
Now Keith
Oh,
dies.
we have to land in the hole or we get hurt by something else. Got it.
Bingo.
Womp womp.
Oh, that
I probably gotta
doesn't
get away
look
from
good.
that.
I'm going.
That we get away from.
It's probably
Yeah.
bad. That seems bad.
Yeah, you do not want to go into the death pool at the end there.
Okay. That seems bad. Don't want. Why can't I go forward? Oh, the suck gets stronger. The suck is too strong. What will I do?
Oh, Twink the leader died, so
All I
hopefully
want-
don't die.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's not good.
All I'm trying to do is beat on that hog. Do we have a res?
Nope.
No.
Oh. Well.
Make sure you have your
Yeah.
fucking invulnerability.
We're not
on
gonna
cooldown.
make it. No, we ain't gonna
Or off
make it.
cooldown, rather.
We're not gonna make it anymore. I'm in space.
Run to the right side of the arena. Over this way.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
Ow.
I don't want to hear ow. Ow is the one word I don't want to hear from you. Because you'll die.
Good for you.
Pop your invuln.
Yeah, pop your invuln.
I don't have it.
Alright,
it costs 3,000 points.
Oh, at 39%.
What?
Can we kill it?
Yeah. Blackest Night, that costs 3,000 points.
No. Living Dead.
Then I already spent that.
Yeah, so for Dark Knights, you want to die, quote unquote, with Living Night or Living Dead active. So you want to take lethal damage. As weird as it sounds.
No, you're 70 plus. You have the Blackest Night. I know. I couldn't spend it because the Blackest Night costs 3,000 points of whatever.
Yeah, Blackest Night is temporary shielding. That's not.
I know. Chat was saying I have Blackest Night. I'm like, I know. It was grayed out because I didn't have 3,000 thingies, mana or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Would you? I have so little time to actually tank that I don't fucking have what these mechanics are reinforced. I don't know what these buttons do.
Oops, I didn't mean to
They're more like patterns I remember. And so I have a handful of cooldowns in the menu if I double tap right trigger, but I don't have to actually use them in situations ever. So I don't really remember them clearly. Oh, that's explosion.
Ouch. And they're gonna suck you in.
Oh, yeah. Get away, get away, get away, get away,
This
get away.
part, this part. I'm going to die. Just give me a minute.
Yep.
Uh-oh, that's gonna hit me. Oh my god, sends you way back. Oh, I didn't know that was gonna be what that did. Okay, we're fine.
But you didn't get hit by the full thing, so
that was the only hard part. Yeah, but I got hit by one of the balls, and it sends you half the level back. I'm like, oh! I thought it was just gonna do some damage.
Oh, right, this thing. Pick probably that. Oh, other way.
It's blowing that away.
That side of the arena.
My spine. I landed directly
break my
on
spine,
my spine.
Go running immediately.
Oof.
Time to die, pig.
We recovered very well from landing directly on our backs and going.
We're used to it. A hero's always on his back.
I mean, they're heroes in some ways. They take it like a champ.
Oh no, that's not the right button. That's the right button.
LB2 is ready for you, Andrew.
What was that?
Never mind.
For the limit break?
I don't think Andrew has the limit break button on his bar.
I don't have limit break on my bar because I never use it in the raids.
It's one of those buttons you're afraid of.
I'm never the guy who presses it.
I can't press that button, that makes me the bad guy.
Usually we save it for healers, just in case of like a prime emergency.
That's LB3 you're thinking of.
I mean,
yeah, he just
means
he saves limit break.
Yeah. I don't want the pants.
Limit breaks for emergencies. We did it. There was only one scary mechanic.
Once we finish up this cutscene, that's gonna be it for me.
We beat it by dying to it.
There we are, quite tame.
Then all that remains is for me to imbue her with the magic. My friends, I'm afraid I must trouble you for your ether once more. That should suffice.
Good. Let's set her to work then, shall we? I want to see some proxies. Assuming that is, someone can spare the requisite energy. A mere drop in the ocean for the great sorceress Matoya, I dare say. Excellent. Our very own litter of Angelos. And we can make as many more as we want, simply by providing the mother Porksy with additional ether.
I will require a moment before I try again.
It's still hard work, but a damn sight more efficient than making them one by one. Thank you, Master Matoya. Everyone, we're a step closer to our goal.
Distributed amongst the allied nations, they should do much to facilitate closer dialogue with the beast tribes. And given their present travails, I believe our friends in Limsa Laminsa should be the first beneficiaries.
Agreed. Though I must leave this errand to you. I doubt my legs will carry me out of the cave, much less to Vilbrand. Thank you for taking the lead in gathering the ingredients. I expect you would benefit from a rest too.
In addition to the Porksies, I trust you've gained an inkling of how much effort goes into the creation of familiars. Or mayhap you attribute your struggles to old age.
If I said yes, would it persuade you to treat me like an adult?
Not with that pertness, it wouldn't. Anyway, assuming you have no other favors to ask, I shall be leaving.
We made it.
We made it.
We did.
Let's
complete the quest and call it a night.
Lest you wonder, Master Matoya has returned to her cave with the Stola. They are as peas in a pod, are they not?
Yeah.
You may now enter Matoya's Relict as a party with NPCs. I already beat it. Shut up.
Wow. We did it.
And there we go.
Good job,
We did
team.
it. No one could stop us except for sabotaging us. We were imminently stoppable, actually. Please don't stop us.
That was a fluke. Don't.
We got to do a
Don't try it
dungeon.
again. But it was awesome.
Said we had 19 quests to do, but I actually immediately lost track of how many quests we did, so I have no idea what our progress was. And I actually never really registered that often when we do quests, like when we finish them.
Yeah.
We did it. Time to edit. I need to edit a lot, actually. I deleted my entire backlog of uploaded videos a couple days ago for the entire channel.
No.
On purpose.
It was on
He did
purpose.
on purpose.
Oh.
So I'm redoing the entire schedule to be like a different upload schedule, and also the videos are longer and fewer. So that means I need to re-render everything.
Gotcha.
So I need to get back to editing so that videos happen tomorrow and the next day and so on. Because that's a pain. Good night, everybody. Or else.
Goodbye, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Good night.
But that's just a theory. A 20-second countdown to logging out theory.
Oh crap, you're right. Okay, well, hide that and get on out of here, everyone. Go on.
Is it stressful? Is it stressful when I do it like this, everybody?